Kamong Olive Culinary and Hospitality Management Shillong, Kawalam Shapi ki professional courses baper. Bantip company pila banle Shaka Institute kabadan hawahe mapat lani call haki number bala ai harum.
Chief Justice Jonga High Court ka Meghalaya u Justice Sanjeev Banerjee ulaong bakin new Henry Snem ki blaleng no kaladon ka Roy ka Kdew Henry ki donpat ki AKA ki bampat la banbeng lani pendu pendam kum ya ki jingduna ha ki lat sumar ha ka kot ka kya ka jing bamyang ki jaka puli bat khamtam ka jingla Shillong khamat ha ki babun ki kam hapreng ki jakasor bat ki chnong nongkendong bat ki jing penya pher ya ki baduk bat ki baruspa Ulong baka sorkar pleng kumjo ka sorkar jylla kalawanra ya kisibon ki program nagam da ki jingbentoy ki nongsong snong andai ka bas ngosi pat ka long bagi babun ki nongsong snong kim tip ya kum kita ki program lani ki lat jingerap Unong bisyar ba hakli do ka High Court ula ongru namar ka jing bam tip jong ki pait ba bat namar ka jing bam la ban pentroi kam ya ka jingerap ka balabaha ya ki pisa balamang lahap ban penpai biang chaka sorkar pleng haka bakot usnem mangtengka. Meghalaya State Legal Authority Shillong ringkat katana trekam jong ka sorkar hapo ka Southwest Khasi Hills District haka khat khandai tret mentau penai ke lapelong ya ka mega camp com awareness program on nalsa schemes and government's welfare haka bayday bat ki scheme ki prepare jong ka sorkar khrang bagi pai ba ki nyo jingtip yala ka jong ka hok ka baday banyo na ka sorkar haka ni ka sngi u Chief Justice u Justice Sanjeev Banerjee u lalong ko mukongsan hak ka ba lai don lang ru ki wei ki nong bishar jong ka High Court ki bak pinthop Yau Justice HS thank you Ubaderu Executive Chairman Joka MSLSE U Justice W Dingdo Ubaderu Chairman ka High Court Legal Services Badubati Lingwa U Deputy Commissioner Southwest Khasi Hills District Kibal Ajinkran Lembat Kibai ki Officer Sorkar Nalor ki Paitba Kibla Poi Banya Shimbata.
Over the last 76 years we have developed, we have progressed. But there are certain things we have not been able to eradicate. Poor health, lack of education, and the disparity that exists between the urban and rural sectors, particularly the urban rich and the rural poor. The Government of India and indeed the state government have several programs which are for the benefit of all citizens. Unfortunately, people are not made aware of these programs for them to take advantage. And many of these programs remain on the drawing board, do not get implemented, and the money which is allotted reverts to the center at the end of the financial year. Which is why, and I address particularly the students, since I see a healthy group of boys and girls over here, nattily dressed, with a lot of hope on their faces, that it is for you who have the benefit of the education that your parents may not have had, for you in this lovely place to take the initiative and learn about the programs, and I request your teachers, principals who may be here to encourage you to disseminate this in clusters of villages and localities in the language that the people over there may be able to understand. Indeed, it's a homework that I want to assign to you. Particularly the healthcare programs that the good doctor, the CMOH has spoken of. Please make posters of all these programs. Who are entitled to it? What are the terms? What are the benefits? Of the individual programs for which a lot of money is allotted, but which is not used because people don't avail of it. If principals and teachers are here, please ask the students to do this on the next few Saturdays and Sundays, and I'm sure the good doctor will be available to explain the programs so that they can be, with the help of diagrams, with the help of pictures, be fleshed out so that many people can be made aware of it. All of you may be wondering that why is this old man who is in charge of law speaking about healthcare, speaking about education? Well, the National Legal Services Authority Act, a beautiful piece of legislation, was introduced in 1987 to make people aware that they have rights, that they can go to courts to assert their rights. And the awareness programs under the NALSA scheme, the Jingdonkam schemes that Tenso has been talking about, all developed because one had to disseminate, make people aware. But experience showed us over the years that more important than legal problems were healthcare, education, several other sectors, employment, opportunities. Therefore, my brother Justice Jingdonkam spoke to you at length of Manrega. Therefore, my colleague, brother, thank you, has devised this wonderful set of programs which we are replicating across the state called Bridging the Gap. We not only talk about law, but we talk about your rights in other fields, and we bring along medical persons, other personnel not connected with law, so that you can be aware and avail of these services. Two things before I end. One, to all the ladies who I see gathered here, and dear students, please translate it to the ladies who do not understand what I am saying. Do not take mental or physical abuse without complaint. No one has a right to abuse you. Do not take punishment or any kind of abuse from your husbands or your sons or any other relative without complaining. That's your right. To the children, you're of the age where you would want to experiment. You would want to rebel. You would want to do things which are non-conformist. In your venture, you will find peddlers on the streets who are trying to force drugs to you. Do whatever else by way of experimentation. Do whatever else you choose by way of revolting, or as a call of the heat of your blood. All of us have passed through that age.
Namarba hai jaka bakram kendong ki pajba ki dankam bantit shapang ki gini ki schemes mat ke gini ka team jungi mat kai bagi ongka bridging the gap umi jasudin do il ong minne rebe penpun rebe pini kendu hapdeng ki jingrap klapan yo bagi pajba babun sen basa shnong kendong ki ba tip kim don por akaret beriang gani kata kim dan por bantip sapang ki kita ki skim jong ki sarkar ti kila belungu apinong belai ba kum la batai legal service authority kare ke ni gidi kinong bisar te belai kinong bisar kin wan hamadan ban manisim benta kum ye kini ban pelong ni ki skim ne kum ka mela ani ka health camp belai wan mengi ban pelong kini ka health camp kalau bang idon ke jing kitli mak ke jing ai benta da ka an ba ban pe ban ai jing rap pelong bon benta pelong dari legal aid ba pelong community program ban pentip bat ban punya so i pajba bat ye ki bol an ba pinyo jing rap ti ka benta peningkong pelong legal aid kalong ki kam pe dei mbai tam hayeng kasari ni ke philap jing e Nrai bun bentar. Dia lebih don kecing ni katai kidon kim kepial lebih ngetrai hapo. Rani kor don one box stars naitang don ni tak kesini. Pilih. Ini kan. Nrai mungkin gini pilih laban nyarap ini. Dia nalor kata legal aid antara kiwan pat saya kiwi bentar gumlong bentar. Dia nampak man penjerong kecing keren. Ang tang apa iki kena jadi mentara sini lawan bun di department lalu social welfare baidai buat ICDS baidai di Khulung kena nampak baidai social welfare kedai kaya lihat ban persyak ki drug tu mentara kedai ke belakang drive ha bi kena kena mari bersiar nampak health department tu kita berofat ke ENT mentara buat berfilaban pak examine mentara sini jadi mencem dari kabu orang ni mereka health camp, orang pak examine nanti bakum pila bendan kuar balik siapa PhD ni C ni balik Shillong atas. Isim kabum dengan sini orang pak cakap dia nak kalian tu veterinary, animal husbandry route di bari jingri, education route, nak education department kalau jingirap, bamata pilih kata cakap babu istol, ibun istol, na PhD, na PhD, labor department, na industries. Nampak administration rule, administration kuno berpin lek Aadhaar card, kuno register MSIS, kuno finyo on page scheme PMEY macam yang dia nampak nak disability su, dia kamtam berfungsan finyo kastol ru beri nak agriculture, but horticulture, boleh berkerap keriang, batka tunding tungso. Dia mentara sini akan tu ipi baru, bah kadang boleh health camp. Full advantage. Come we can add it. Full advantage. But what schemes are there? Because you are the future. Jongi bro. The future jenerakan. Dan feel aware about your rights. Long aware, but lima jom piru lah. Ban penting, ban persentuh, penting juga bro. Kita ini kian kendit. Thank you very much. Kublai Meghalaya. Jai Hind.
Skhim orang paling. Iba jirap, iba ni nak menyok jirap kubirong song. Jadi ke program la tolong dengan legal services authority kepada yang akan paling bridging the gap. Kemudian kedai kata kajing pun jingking. Dan ini kajing pun yang kedua jogoi kadong berkoi kadong. Lomba kalti dan kalti sekian. Jadi kanu bergalak. Kani kamat kaba kongsan hari ni step kaba ni kren ni suku. Boleh Jingdonkam ya kani kajingpun jingking ni kajingpun pendulang. Kawai kalau kuni ba kumang imak tiba bun tidong sosnong jongi. Kamtam hagi nong benong. Wat hanong hasor karunda. Tibang tip sepang kini kilat jirap ibangin nyo sarkar. Wat la katar di bubun di batip bun di batip. Kini dah kambun mereka di batip. Kini nak ada kebangiwan ni ban grand sepi, lani ban batai sepi, ban yatu sepi, ban dola dolanti sepi. Ulu ni leh ada pihak penduk. Ki kep di Jingdonkam dengan Arab, kam tam dengan sarkar, bat lagi skim dengan sarkar, bat pimpin pun mana. Jadi ada ngatai wat kini nak sekolah, kalau gaji kai pi bahari abu suku sepanjang komentar. Tikoi kalau aku menong aku sedang menong ni, bah kami pek kedung hari India ibar boy, koi gaji kedua gaji siam, gaji mat, gaji kubun, diberi pada gaji duk, kalau nggak baru, emang salang, kalau haki hasor. Kam le anong bendong nomor ibun gidau kalau menong teng naga Shillong juga jaka muan kantik sekian ngapai kursi ni kita jongi anu sini kita jongi dan mentah kau ini jing kemangi kendu kedai muan connectivity kamu darong kam pergi bantuan ni mobile nyo kata boleh jing masuk anu saya beri mentah kalau menong jing kaba ibun kuat, aduh kata-kata yang paling jauh population explosion. Kalau menurut Jingdonkam kedua kawan namar ba kidon yin, kiba bun kun. Dan nanti di nanti mentah kalau menurut ngai juga so, kidon yin di badan chong di kun, kalang di kun, kasang di kun, wan ku makan ekor Iran percaya. Kata orang kawin kedau juga Jingdonkam, kawan ini kedua kunci longsor snow. Kalau kau menang ba ban ratan kau ni ka Jingdonkam. Mengerti kau ini, kadang ka, orang hidup di laut tinggi, kampung Meghalaya Sorkar, berkunjung Meghalaya jong ka Legal Services Authority. Ini Legal Services Authority, ini tadi dalam notai bahas kata, kau melalui kalau bah kedai ka Jingdonkam, agak kampung di besar. Tidak mentah. Awal di district judge, di judicial magistrate, chief judicial magistrate, what di high court judges, tidak mentah. Ban pe hiwi pergi mentah lain di kaman. Kita kalau ban Arab dia tiba di mobil malang. Ke kemudian kami di debat, makanya National Legal Services Authority, hanya Meghalaya dan Meghalaya State Legal Services Authority. Nah, apa district dengan district legal services authority kalau bani Arab yang ini. Kalau ya palat nanti dengan petang cari kau berita, belum akan berita jongka. Jadi orang tuh ya kejimduk. Aku ini pakai jingduk, kejimduk, Jingdonkam jong di pagba banyak kerja Arab untuk berita. Kibun di Skhim jong kesorkan. Kibun di Skhim jong kesorkan. Lalu belum bah idan sebagai di Skhim. Mereka yang Perdana Menteri Jan dan Rujana. Ini ketika Skhim akan bawa Arab, jaga pisah, dia itu kidongin. Kemudian kepada Arab itu begitu, kidun nak kibai, bakun tak terter. Ini mereka ketika Skhim kepada kesultan ka sengi. Tentang sebagai Skhim kita University of National Rural Livelihood Mission. Ini ke program ketika Banyak itu tiba dongi dibeduk bakin yo kajirap aga bakin yo itu training ban kuno ban tip kalau training kalau tak jadi ban tip kuno ban training di kam tiba kam care kata masuk asang kat ini maka Khubor kamsa bagai keren sibun ini kasu di ini kalau masuk tu bah tidak jadi Skhim tidak kam tip so jadi Skhim bah kamakut kalau bah nilai kuno boleh banyak sim kabu yang ini Skhim. Oh, bukan lagi nilai office yang resilo dan video nikeli itu dan apa juga ngintip selalu kata office dan apa juga nilai tentang dah burung ni kita kita pay ini kita tentang kedua musim kedua sini hanya yang tay. Di hak pun kali kita nilai masuk tu bah kali kita hok kajumi. Kali kita hok kajumi way. Yang mereka banyak yang kita hok pada kuno dia kapan le, tentang impit kuno le, selalu le, belum berjalan ini. Jika dia hamil dia Legal Services Authority kawan. Idan kemudian mana ke district yang Legal Services Authority haki district, idan haki block, idan haki sub district, subdivision bakuta kete. Dia kebangi ni le. Kalau balada piwan sengi, kidan diberi kebanyakan lebih. Kidan di para legal volunteers kebanyakan ini. Nanti, mana yang kali mereka district judge yang bahang ni, apa orang ikut yang kidan di lawyer, ane ki pleader kebanyakan yang ini. Pleader mereka mungkin le kebanyakan mereka case, mereka kebanyakan ini buat lagi dibentar. Ada Jingdonkam kuno ban tip kuno ban pernah ke form, jadi kuno ban le apa tak pernah ke form, kuno ban tap ke form, jadi apa pimio apa tak tap ke form pimio coba dari pimio kata ke jerap kuno pimle, Jingdonkam nyeluruh berjarap ini, pimle cerita, ngasu mune dan itu sejak orang bagi satu itu kita ibaruan kamtam hadis niyo, hanya apa itu, apa solusi? Office yang SDO, kindan di ketiga hila balai ceki orang naik bangang lawan aku jengarap na legal services authority subha yarap dengar kali kali kata atu kan di skim mengal IP munai doktor ila penilai ila tips ni di skim ki bede bag health department itu di ba kidon hak banyo tin kata daw hal ni step ami one grand sapi ni ko amun tip ipi yakin tilat diliti di ba pi bla macam kamu